Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
IPOB members fumes as Governor Hope Uzodinma inaugurates first Emir of Imo State. Oh, I know this man. I knew this man coming to become a governor of Imo State. They have an agenda. It's an agenda to bring the North into the Southeast gradually. You can see that human beings still sell their souls to, to the devil. Let's go. Yesterday, Friday 26th, 2020, the executive governor of Imo State, Governor Hope Uzodinma, inaugurated the first emir of Imo State at the government house in Owerri. The governor has earlier vowed to rule an inclusive government by including Muslims in his cabinet. The governor has also pledged his support for the emir and his chiefs and urged them to join in promotion of peace and unity in Imo State. Is it really peace and unity? We know that he's seeking favor from Buhari. You and I know. Let's continue. However, the members of the indigenous people of Biafra have reacted to the inauguration of Emir of Imo State by the governor. Many of them said that is an attempt to Islamize Imo State. Many of them also said the governor of Imo State, Governor Hope Uzodinma, was fraudulently installed by the president just to Islamize Imo State. They finally said IPOBs will thwart any attempt to Islamize Imo State. Guys, you can see the picture there. It's there for all to see. How can there be an emir of Imo State? Is this the North? Is there an emirate? Why inaugurate an emir? Beautiful nonsense. Recall that the governor of Imo State, Governor Hope Uzodinma, came into power last month after a controversial Supreme Court judgment that sacked the former governor, Emeka Ihedinma, as the governor of Imo State. Uzodinma, who took the fourth position in the election, was declared the winner of the election by the Supreme Court. What do you think about this? Do you think the inauguration of Emir of Imo State is an attempt to Islamize the state? Nigerians, if you are sleeping, wake up. This is reality in action 2020 in Nigeria. Your president has an agenda and has a mind regarding the people of Nigeria. See, if we don't wake up and we keep fighting ourselves without focusing our attention on the real enemy, before we wake up, it will be long gone, and there'll be nothing for us to do if God does not show us mercy. That's what I'm saying. Please, everybody, be security conscious and be alert. Did you know what happened today? Good, I'll tell you. You know that they've been displacing people from the north, especially Christians. They've been displacing them by killing, burning, stoning, beheading. You mention name but a few. They've been doing all kinds. And your President Muhammadu Buhari, has been pretending like he has not been hearing. And even when he hears, he will say, really? You mean that these boys are doing this? Like he's not aware of what's going on in Nigeria. I laugh because you can see reality playing out. And one governor came to the Senate to produce a bill that the boys who have been destroying Nigeria by killing and everything they've been doing, if they repent, the repentant ones should be forgiven and brought back into society. In fact, they should be given jobs, house, and even included in our security system. Today, the government, federal government, brought them from Niger. So are they Nigerians or they are Nigerians? They brought them in from Niger with the army airplanes that brought them in with their wives and children to put them in the land that they've displaced Nigerians, real occupants of those villages and places from. So what they do is that they come, they point, they choose, and they give them, go and occupy. Hey, so this is how the government has gotten to. That's why you see that the US gave Nigeria a travel ban because of these things that are happening. They are aware, but they cannot just come into Nigeria and displace our government and seize the nation. There is procedures in place. And part of those procedures is for them to come into the country. First of all, ask the government what is going on. But your president told them that there is no cause for alarm. He's got everything under control. If he could fight Nigerian civil war, this is not a problem. Can you remember that just before his second tenure, Buhari's second tenor's election, there was a kind of like a false peace in the country? Is to distract people from them, to make it look like he has won the war against insecurity in the country. And so some people felt naive, the public became gullible again and said he's really working. And some people voted him in. And this is the result of the vote. This is the result. Uzodinma came fourth in an election. They forcefully sacked Ihedima, and because I guess they would have promised him, that's my opinion, they would have promised him a lot and say, you know what, we're going to, if you promise to do this, we'll do that. And as soon as he came in, within a week of his inauguration, you can see that there's an agenda. Remember Uzodinma, as soon as he came into power, he came fourth in the election. He came fourth. But guess what? He was forcefully put into government, and within weeks of his coming into government, quickly he said, I will include Muslims, so I will include Muslims. They thought he was joking. Today, the first emir of Imo State since Nigeria began, since 1960, has been inaugurated. You still think Buhari is joking, right? Hey, that man said the other time that if I tell you what is happening in Nigeria, Nigerians will not sleep. So people went ahead, criticizing him. People went ahead reacting left, right, and center. But he was actually just telling you the reality of what was on ground and what was going on, And I wonder why. They know, politicians know exactly what is happening, but they all keep quiet and behave like nothing is happening. Why? Have they sworn to a secrecy, or is it the money? Because I know that they give them money, they give them cars. So what is it exactly that you know and you keep quiet and pretend like everything is going well, but you know exactly? Because of this knowing, Southwest governors went ahead and put, it's not even in the Southwest that they, you have some Muslims who they put a Operation Amuteku to secure the lives and property of their people, because they know what is coming on. They know, they have a knowledge. So why not with facts bring it to the UN, bring it to the nations of the world, and this is what Nigerian government is doing, so that Nigerians can be free. You that is privy to this and you keep quiet. Should I tell you what you are? You are an accessory to everything that is going on, because you are a part and parcel of it. In law, there's what we call, for instance, accessory to murder. You have a knowledge of it, but you never spoke about it. You kept quiet and you allowed it to come to pass. That's what you are. Your hands are also stained with blood. You all that have knowledge of this, those in government, and keep quiet, you are all part of it. You are all part of it. Nigerians, I would like to hear your take on this matter. Don't forget to leave me a comment, like and share, subscribe, so that this news can travel far. The nations of the world can hear our cry, know what is going on in Nigeria. God bless. Have a good day. Bye.